legends are made and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Razorbacks will get us started with the opening kickoff. Bringing it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Alabama's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. This time he's got it.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. The Tide with the 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Edwards. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Got it behind the line. It's Young. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down and nothing doing there. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Hale. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly why this linebacker has to stay on the field every single down, because he's so good in space. He's good against jet sweeps, he's good against bubble screens, and he can race outside and get receivers down on the ground quickly.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. With the catch, it's Hale. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Alabama will bring the punt.
Yeah, we stepping on shit out here, man.
First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
We stepping on shit.
Bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. So Arkansas's offense will have its first possession of the game.
You see him? You see him?
themselves
Oh,
bacon here.
shit.
They're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback is knocked
Oh, I didn't know we had it.
13.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. That's caught. It's Anthony. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the snap, it's Anthony. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down. They might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might be changing the route. Jackson gonna throw it. That's reeled in. It's small. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that, take a shot down the field. Don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's small. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Pulls it in, it's Brown. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball and force the incompletion.
This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on. Makes a grab, past the marker. On the move at the 30.
Let's go. Let's go, boy.
Defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets...
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Really nice job as a defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically.
Let's go. Sweet.
Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Jackson will throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
On the direct snap, it's Anthony. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Incomplete pass, and the defense
damn.
they take over. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. The Crimson Tide been deep in their own end, trying to find a little breathing room. The give to the back. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Edwards. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Oh, he got loose. He's all the way out to the 32-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Give to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard game.
There he goes. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The inside handoff. Finding open areas. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks.
Why are you crazy?
Down.
And running backs are
A restart.
So elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Powers through the defender.
Let's go, D. Run to the ball. Run to the ball.
And not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that rate and that size, it can be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Quarterback running on the draw. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. To the air. It's Holstein.
Let's go, D. Let's go, D.
And this offense now, it's decision time. Man, they put a nice drive together. You want to walk away with points, but how aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take this field goal, or do you want to try to get a touchdown?
Right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tennessee is delivering an offensive masterpiece so far. It feels like they've been singing Rocky Top all day. They're up by 21 over the Stallions. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He might want another play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got his man quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Great play by the cornerback. In this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he's got enough.
Make your read. Read your keys, boy. Read your keys.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout.
Oh, ball. Prolific, dog.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Jackson gonna throw it. Flicks it out of the air. Made a defender miss. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Anthony. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. And the Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Razorbacks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And as we get deep in this 1st half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. Wants to keep it in the air. Grab behind the line. It's Platt. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
Before the break. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? behind the line. It's Pratt. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Direct snap. It's Anthony. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Let's go, baby.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a one-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Caught over the middle. It's Green. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin.
Oh, bone. W's in the chat. W's in the chat.
This is new. A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here.
W's in the chat.
Ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room.
That ain't what I do. I ain't running it.
As he stopped at the 18.
That ain't what I do, coach.
Injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Jackson will throw.
She ain't gonna cover this down slant.
Right on the money.
I'm gonna keep you hitting.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And the Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
We take what they give us, coach.
Wide receiver with a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Anthony. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out.
Damn, dog, don't do me like that.
Question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. First down for this offense. He wants to throw it. Quick strike complete.
Damn, I try to get down. They're trying to make me fumble.
In position to pick up a first down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, that was a dart right there. He's going to give Arkansas a chance because in the old days in the SEC, you had to run the football if you were going to win championships. Today, you better be able to get it done through the air. When you think of all the great play callers in this league and all of the Heisman Trophy winners this league has seen at the QB position in recent years, you better be able to do it throwing the ball. This guy, I think, gives Arkansas a chance with his arm.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, you've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Tide crowd roaring noise down onto Saban Field on third down. Now on the move. Just across the 20 with a first down at 19.
Well, it wasn't a lack of effort by the quarterback there on that design run. He tried to stretch out and get the first, just couldn't quite make it.
So first down in the red zone, and this crowd getting behind its defense. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference. So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Anthony. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And this offense, they know who their playmaker is, and they're going to continue to feature. How about the wide receiver? That's 2 rushing touchdowns on the day. Running the option, use him in... Any way I can get him the football, apparently it equals really good things for this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes that Alabama offense. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Gets it out fast. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And they
Let's go D. Let's go D. 96 speed, baby.
Anytime a
That's what I'm talking about.
that fast, I'm going to call it a lot.
Put that shit to sleep.
I'm going to use this one time and time again until they find some answers to how we got that linebacker to the quarterback that fast.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He was able to get.
God damn, what he doing on punt team? He start linebacker.
On the return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
My job is to make sure
I'm finna run it up on these folks.
I gotta go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop.
The Razorbacks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Off the play fake. Under fire. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
A field goal attempt from here would just be 48 yards, but they'll try to move the chains on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And they'll finally get
that bum out of here.
Terrific pick.
Get that bum out of here.
As if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Jackson gonna throw it. Quickly complete. And he'll take
Get
it
that
away.
bum out of here.
Touchdown, Arkansas.
Hey, Siri.
How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
Oh, dollar.
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
Answer the phone, dollar bill.
And right down the middle. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about something.
God damn, gang. Ran that
And you might as well
motherfucker.
start here in the 4th quarter. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Jackson will throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Got his man. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Turning it on. Turns out to be an easy
Read your
conversion for this
keys.
offense as they move the
Just read
chains
your
on
keys,
fourth down.
dude. Read
Defense
your
just hasn't
keys.
had an answer for
Everything
this
else
guy.
fall in
He has
place.
been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Snags it over the middle. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get
They
that
thought
ball
Bama
back
was
and
going to
preserve
beat me.
time for
What we
their
tell them?
offense.
Dream on. Dream on.
He wants to change this route. Second down, he'll throw it.
Oh,
Got rid of it
oh.
quickly, but it's incomplete. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Jackson gonna throw it. Rushes on him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the
Dream on.
Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Punt is on its way. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Caught close to the marker. It's Hill. Look at that toughness, just
Dang.
running through everybody. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Alabama quickly back to the line.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires left. He makes the catch. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Falls in.
Good play, boy.
He did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Horton. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. From the gun on 3rd down. And it's caught.
Oh.
Touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Well, the offense did their part. They're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
He's looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field.
Dream on.
Minute and a half to go, and to have a chance, they have to recover this onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
retain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball goes over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a dub.
As they come to the line on second down, ordinarily you might go up top, but they need to keep this one on the ground, keep that clock winding. Fakes to grab.
Nice job by
that bread and butter.
Snap and post snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he's going with that football.
And the Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Jackson will throw. Catch in the middle. It's Klopfenstein. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock. And
that bread and butter.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in
Let's
this
go,
circumstance.
Crutchfield.
Coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.